It's funny. The things people believe. Dawn poured herself another glass of Cabernet, the red slosh, whispering in the twilight-blued kitchen, and stared at the spiral-bound notebook on the counter. Someone had left it, the one with the purple cover, ghost sketched on the front. In the aftermath, she wondered, idly, who it had belonged to. Maybe Janice, or Suzanne, with her twitchy, nervous hands, always worrying a pen. Once, Dawn might have screamed at the smears of blood on the wallpaper, the overturned table festooned in baking crumbs and wineglass shards, the thick, coppery heat that still lingered. But now the house was silent and empty, just the way she needed it to be. The police had come and gone. The neighbors swaddled their children tightly and peered from windows, and even as the crime scene tape fluttered from her porch rails, like some festive, lurid ribbon, the story she told spread through their perfect streets. A stalker obsessed with book clubs, taunting her first with letters and late-night phone calls, then breaking in on that laughing Thursday night, his shadow blurring in candlelight. It surprised her how easy it was to cry, to show them her ripped cardigan, the shallow cut on her arm made by her own trembling hand, the perfectly rehearsed tremble in her voice. She described the figure, tall, masked, dripping malice. She said, "I tried to call out, but he pressed a knife to Janice's throat first, and then, after that, it was chaos." She wept for the detectives. She let them hold her, saying, "He was never real to me, and now he haunts me every time I close my eyes." At night, when she stands at the window, she can see their vigil candles flickering across the street. There's talk of fundraising, of therapy groups. She's joined the Facebook memorial page. She's even started typing a poem for Janice. But there's the notebook, its purple cover buffed by nervous hands. Dawn flips to the first page. In shaky pencil-scrawled lines, a different story emerges. "I know what you're planning. I can't let you do it. Thickens. My nightmares are getting stronger." Dawn feels her heartbeat tick up. The next pages are frantic, chronicling suspicions. "I think Dawn isn't who she says she is. She hadn't meant to leave anyone conscious. Not really. But maybe confusion had clouded her at the end, when the screaming and the pleading blended into one suffocating chorus." She reads further, "If I disappear, if anything happens tonight, it was Dawn." For a moment, Dawn's hands are ice, but then she laughs shakily, thinking, who would believe a scribble in a notebook over a mother of 3, who brings homemade scones to every gathering? Still, every night, she tucks the children into bed just a little too carefully. She checks the locks, bolts the back door twice, and sometimes, out on the lawn, she catches a flicker of movement, a twisted shape, reflected in the glass. She tells herself it's just her imagination. After all, the stalker was a lie. He never existed. But as darkness crowds the corners of her living room, she starts to wonder if, somewhere in that swirl of lies and candlelight, something else crept in. Something that watches her, breath fogging the window, waiting for her to slip. Something that believes her story, the one she wrote in panic and blood, enough to make it true.